Yo, it's your boy Kool-Aid, straight from the Geek Lab, hitting you with that win of that X-Men number 4. Yo, Keaton H, you're the winner this week. Hit us up at geeklifecomics@gmail.com and collect your prize. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Matt Flavor, homie.
Geek Life presents.
What's up, and welcome to the Week in Geek. It's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich.
What's up?
And we're to hit you with them top 10 in comic book trends. But first,
Guys, continue to like, comment, subscribe, share. We've been interacting with you guys. It's been a ton of fun. Keep it up.
alright, Brian Johnson, this is your last day to claim your prize. Or next week, we're going to have to go ahead and pick somebody else from the list. But first, it's a special day. Do you know what day it is?
Yes.
It's a Collect the King's B-Day. Happy 101st birthday, Rich.
Thank you. Yes.
He doesn't show it. You never tell he's old as fuck.
Yeah. You're old as Methuselah.
Thank you.
So, as we do, we're going to put it up for Rich. And now, we're going to hit you with that top 10. Alright, number 10 on the list is Boys number 24, but not the A cover, the Animal House variant.
Man, this is a dope variant. I loved this movie growing up. I remember getting it out on VHS when it first came out and everything.
VHS? Like, I remember that, but I'm just saying, you bought it?
Yeah, so...
I wasn't even old enough to watch it.
He was in college when it came out.
And so, you know the news with the boys. I haven't been keeping up. I'm like on episode 4 or 5.
Yeah, I'm behind too. I haven't started watching season 2 yet, but I want to go back and maybe even rewatch season 1 to be able to appreciate season 2.
But they're fast tracking this college boys territory.
Okay, so they're going to spin off the show, and it's going to be based on which characters now?
We don't know. That's why 24 is hot. That's introducing this college by Vault, where people grow up and develop into superheroes.
Okay.
But did Homelander go to this school?
I don't know.
If it is, that's a jacked up school.
Yeah, definitely.
I don't think he did go to that. I think they made him separate.
If you don't know, that's the producer Randy.
We found him. Someone returned him to us.
So this book is getting high as at $50 right now, raw.
Raw? All right.
So let's see what happens.
Alright guys, today on the list, number 9 is Hawkman number 1.
Hey, I dig Hawkman. I'm a fan.
Yeah, me
But
too.
People kind of call him underrated.
Yeah, I agree with that. I think he is underrated because I don't think he gets the props that he deserves.
He's one of the original. He's been a member of the Justice League forever. Been on several different shows.
Right.
And now we have him going into the Black Adam movie with the main cast member talking about playing Prince Khufu.
Prince Khufu. So this character has a ton of history, right? And this particular issue is the first solo title series for Hawkman.
And for a Silver Age book, going for around $1,000 for 9.8 is ridiculous.
Yeah, that's crazy.
How are you gonna go with a classic character going for $1,000?
I think he deserves to be more, right? He deserves to be more, but we gotta wait and see what the movie's gonna bring us and how fans are gonna react to him.
I don't know. See, I think he's better than Aquaman.
Yeah, definitely better than
I'm saying, because even when they chopped off Aquaman's hand, I thought he was a punk. He talks to fishes.
Now, he was casted, the actor's name is Aldous Hodge, is
Yes.
that correct? Okay.
And so everybody's been speculation.
Yeah.
I
So-
think that casting is great.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's going to be awesome.
It makes
Awesome.
way more sense for him to be played by Aldous than some other random white guy.
Yeah.
When he comes to the future, it'll be some random white dude. And that's how it's going to go. So I'm not a big fan of DC casting choices, so I'm have to see it all put together. With The Rock involved, I have a little bit more faith.
Okay.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah.
Number 8 on the list is Ultimate Marvel Team Up number 5. This is the first appearance of the new Nick Fury.
That's awesome. Yeah, definitely. It's about time this book starts picking up some heat, right? Because the ultimate Nick Fury, played by Samuel Jackson, is such an important part of the MCU.
This is where the newer generation picks up. All they know is Samuel L.
Right.
And I'm hoping that this Nick Fury episode has something to
When
go
I've shown my kids the original Nick Fury, they're like, "Who's that?"
Who that?
I'm like,
Yeah.
that's what he looked like before.
That's before. That's what it
Yeah,
was.
really?
Yeah.
And I'm saying they're Howling Commandos.
Mm-hmm.
But I personally, is it going to go with the Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.? I'm a fan of the show.
No, the Agents is completely out of the picture.
See, and that's hurting. These good shows from Marvel get kicked to the curb
Yeah, why is that, you guys think?
because it's made by somebody else.
It's made by somebody, yeah.
Yeah, that
Mhm.
makes
So
sense.
the person that was in charge of the television production before, he's no longer part of that. So like now everything that it's moving to Disney Plus, now that's all under the same umbrella. It's Kevin Feige running the show.
Wow.
It's all going to be linked together. It's one shared universe, and they're just kind of disavowing everything that came before it. That's why
I'm
the
not-
Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. finale, like, I mean, it kind of went into a separate universe for a reason.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
See, I'm not mad at that because based on the trailers that they've been putting out and based on the content that they have so far, I'm feeling the direction they're moving in.
I don't know. I think all these announcements are just to placate the audience because they pushed everything back another year. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Now we got Black Widow 2021, Doctor Strange 2022, and these things we've been excited for.
Right.
And now we have another
Right.
codec, you know what I'm saying, COVID effect.
Yeah. But I mean, 2020 for many different things in life have kind of been like a throwaway year. We've kind of been on pause for so long that at this point, like me personally, I'm used to it, right? So with these movies getting pushed back, I think it lends itself to have more speculation in the comic book world. So the impact on the comic book world and the collecting world, I think people have more time to speculate on these different characters, these different announcements, and kind of like lend more power and steam to these books, like Ultimate Marvel Team Up #5. Like people have to like do their research, look into like, well, where did this character first appear? Because not everybody knows this stuff. This isn't like a title that's like super popular, right?
And it's up 800%. You can pick this up from $5. So it makes me excited about two things. A, I love Nick Fury, you know what I'm saying, old school or new school, and I get to put a random floating head right here for Randy when he talks out of nowhere.
Today's #7 book is Savage Avengers #12, The Secret Variant.
I love secret variants. I'm saying you have to be there in time, and you go through stack, and you're like, this one's different.
Right.
And so we have the mask and the unmasking.
Right.
Which one you like better?
I like the unmasked one, to be honest, but I do like, as a collector, that there is a secret variant.
And not all stores got this.
Right. So that makes it even harder to find, and like it adds to the fun of the hunt.
And also, you can buy this for regular cover price right now.
Right.
Maybe a little cheaper online.
Yeah.
So this is a key that you could actually go pick up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
And then I still feel that there's a secret hole in the middle of Nevada where all Conan, Red Sonja fans, and Vampire fans sit, hanging out together.
Well, I sit right here next to you, and I'm a fan of these books.
When
So
last time you bought a Conan book?
the last
not that
time,
long ago.
not that long ago, yeah.
Oh, that he does buy everything.
I do.
But, because I just feel like I don't run into a lot of Conan fans.
Now
He's
remember all
always
the
been a
all the
comic fan.
Sumerian stuff, like that's all like in the Conan world.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well, for those who like it, this is a book you have to pick up.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. This is an interesting addition to the top 10 list this week.
Well, now that show, they announced the series, so that's what's kind of making it blow up.
When I think of Conan, I always think of Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Yeah.
And them little bitty shorts.
Oh.
running up the pyramid to fight my man Darth Vader.
James Earl Jones.
Fight James O. Jones with that
With the wig.
with
Yeah.
the wig on.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I remember.
Yeah, definitely. It was a fun time. I remember. Yeah.
I dig that.
He was there when they made it.
I was.
All right, number 6 on the list is a kind of funny book, Autumnal #1. Now, this came out the night before it came out. It was selling for like $3 on eBay. But all of a sudden, this crazy sale for $30.
Right. So that has sparked whether or not this book is like rare and hard to find. So there's speculation on its availability.
No, if it's market manipulation. Because if you sell a book at 30, people are now going to think this book is worth $30, which is going to make people want to go. So it's kind of like market manipulation at its finest.
Right. So I see that outside of that sale, the high sales are going for 12, and this is just a book that just came out, right?
That just came out.
Yeah.
And then with 200 books currently on eBay, only 60 books sold. Which, understand, 10 to 15 books can move the market.
Yeah, absolutely.
But with 200 listed and only 60 million sold, that doesn't sound like it's a hot book.
Now, I am curious about this title, and I would like to read it. If I could find one for cover price, I would definitely buy it.
I'm not into horror books.
I know you're not.
Like, and I might pee my pants at night or something.
What the fuck?
You know, I don't want to get out of
Bro,
bed.
that's
I'm kind
good.
of scared.
You were in the military, man.
What's
Hey.
happening to us right now?
It's kind of scary out there.
Oh man.
Today's number 5 is one of my personal grails. House of Secrets number 92, the first appearance of Swamp Thing.
I dig the Swamp Thing, but I always get him confused with the Toxic Avenger.
Oh, I thought we were cutting that.
I like that part. When I was a kid, I had the old black and white TV where you had to click with the pliers, and then so it'd be black and white, old school Swamp Thing, old school Toxic Avengers movie.
Now, on your black and white TV, what channel were you watching that had Toxic Avenger?
I don't remember. It was old
You can go
school.
regular TV sometimes.
It was?
Yeah.
I thought that was just like
Is this such an
cable
old
type
movie?
stuff.
No, it's just an old movie.
Okay.
And so, did you watch the new CW show?
No, I have not. The CW show.
Well, it was on DC, but now it's moving to CW.
Okay, no, I haven't seen it yet, but I hear nothing but good things. I do want to see it.
See, and when it moving to the CW, you see how I fixed that? I'm saying we hope they have a better budget to give us a Swamp Thing we want.
Yeah, definitely. I'm a fan of the 2 movies from when we were kids that you used to confuse. They're great. I love this character.
I don't know if they have a better budget than DC did for their DC app, because Stargirl started on DC first, and it had like a huge budget, but now that it's moving to CW, the budget's dropped.
See, but also, Stargirl follows the basic Arrowverse lineup. Saying, have a hero, the hero gets some backup, go fight crime.
Yeah.
That's a winning formula on CW.
Did you watch the pilot of Stargirl?
No, I have not seen Stargirl or Swamp
The
Thing.
whole first season was dope.
I saw the pilot with you, and that was a good episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole first season was badass.
And CW has a track. They know what they're doing with this. So I can see it being a winner. And a 9.8 going for $1,500 right now?
Yeah, this book has been on fire for a long time now.
And it's hard to find.
It is hard,
especially in good condition.
especially in good condition, because it's a horror type.
So if I find an old school one for your birthday, I got you a 1.1.
And I would love that 1.1, let me tell you.
Number 4 on the list is Booster Gold #1.
Okay.
Do you like Booster Gold?
Yeah, I like him, but I just don't know too much about him. I think I need to learn more.
I'm saying he's a jerk, but he always progresses. But then somebody comes and ruins the character and sets him back to status quo as being a jerk, and it messes up the character again. But this is not
He's
on the
real
list.
cocky and arrogant, and since he's from the future and he comes back to this time, he thinks he's like all that because he's got all this tech that makes him more badass than what he really is.
Okay.
Yeah. So I like the character, but this book is not on there. It's on there because of Blackguard.
So Blackguard is coming out in the new Suicide Squad movie, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And Blackguard is one of the worst villains ever.
Now, we were saying earlier, he was perfectly casted because he's being played by Pete Davidson.
And everybody knows a villain makes a superhero.
Definitely.
So if you don't feel like the villain can beat you down or the good guy may lose, you're not interested. So I don't even know how this guy gets anywhere or even gets picked for the Suicide Squad.
Because he's expendable.
He's expendable, right. Now, James Gunn has also said that he's going to come out in the John Cena show, right?
Yes, that's what I heard.
Yeah.
And so I'm wondering, somebody has to carry this show because I'm worried about John Cena.
I think he's going to do good with it.
You think so?
I think they're going to get like a good cast of villains to kind of be in there. It's going to be like funny and like shit. Like, I think it's going to be a good show.
What do you think of the Peacemaker's helmet?
It's dope.
Yeah?
What? That is the ugliest piece of tin in the world.
Nah, it's like old school.
Like, no.
Badass.
The only reason I like it a little bit because it covers John Cena's face.
So what do you guys think? Do you want to get Booster Gold #1 now just because of the character that's in the movie?
Are you a WWE geek like me and hate John Cena?
Dang.
Put it in the comments.
Cold-blooded.
Guys, today's #3 is Blue Beetle #3. And this is when they reintroduced the Peacemaker back into the DC universe.
And this is actually a Peacemaker I kind of dig.
Really?
Yes. He doesn't have the helmet. He's more hardcore. But this is not the version they're going to go with. Do you think the Suicide Squad is going to be kind of corny?
No, it definitely has its own vibe. It has its own flavor, if you will, right? It especially with James Gunn taking over it. We've seen what he did with Guardians of the Galaxy, right? So I have faith in him. I believe that he's gonna make it better than the first one.
But James Gunn usually does a good job.
Yeah, but and my thought is, if you're trying to be Guardians, which mixes well comedy and action,
Correct.
and now looking at the Peacemaker suit and this cast of characters, I'd be very surprised to see this cast make it into a success. Virtually, I like the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
No, it was crap.
We know.
We know.
That was terrible.
You know what I'm saying? So
Shitty story.
that was
Terrible villains. It was not good whatsoever. Clearly, a lot of people agree with me.
So we got to see where they're going with this.
They did not do those guys justice whatsoever.
So you think they should have? So you feel they should have picked the old Peacemaker?
I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I just think James Gunn is going to do a great job with all the characters he picked.
Do you believe Suicide Squad is going to make a hit? Put it in the comments. Let us know.
3, 2.
All right, #2 on the list is Kanto #1, the little guy with the clock heart.
This is a dope little book. I'm excited. I'm glad to see this on the list.
This book goes back and forth. About a month ago, you could get them for $20 online, but now Raw is going for $100.
I love it. I'm excited that it's climbing like that. It's nice to see something that's kind of new and like it's really different. It's compared to like the rest of the stuff that we're into. Like it's so different.
But it's a good story. Have you read the story?
I haven't yet. I'm dying to. I want to.
The little clock guy going to save this woman. I gotta get her heart back. That is some deep stuff. I can see video games.
That's
action
what I was
figures.
thinking. Some old school video.
They should do a video game.
They
Yes.
should.
And with Kanto 2 coming out, and then he dropped his first book this week,
Okay.
we should see something exciting come from this book.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I think this book is going to continue to climb.
And then when they first came out, they had a bunch of messed up copies. So finding it in a 9.8 is really, really hard, and they catch a fair price. I'm talking about $900.
Whoa, that's crazy.
Mm-hmm. So we'll see where it rolls.
You're not gonna believe this. Today's #1 is G.I. Joe, A Real American Hero, #22.
Again, G.I. Joe back. I love
G.I.
this.
Joe is back, but a different issue. This is the first appearance of Duke and Roadblock.
And Duke and Roblox. Roblox is my man.
Yeah.
I love that one. And they don't have it out there very often for sale.
Yeah, no, definitely. It's hard to find. And there's been an increase in popularity with G.I. Joe. And for some reason, it's scarce now.
Yeah, and $26 raw for this book.
Wow.
I'm saying, and a high of a 9.8 going for 57. So this is actually a key that you could get out there that's affordable for people.
Yeah, definitely. If you're into collecting just key books, this is one I highly recommend you getting. Because if this property becomes even more and more popular, those two characters are very key, and getting their first appearance is going to be amazing.
See, and then there's
New toys look badass. The old school ones are coming back. They still got that Snake Eyes movie coming out.
That's right.
they're talking about that movie starring John Cena and Tom Holland. And besides that other guy, I like Tom Holland.
Yeah, Tom Holland is dope. Who would Tom Holland play?
Who knows? But you know John Cena is gonna play Duke.
Okay.
You see it all day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't like when The Rock came and took over the franchise, but so it kind of fell off to me.
I didn't like that either.
I didn't like
ruined
it.
it.
They ruined it because the first one was actually pretty darn good to me.
It was okay.
It was okay.
They
I like
got
it.
it weird with the Cobra Commander thing.
Yeah, I like old school metal face Cobra Commander.
Yeah,
Yeah.
definitely. He's
saying,
the best.
There you
Yeah.
go. Well,
The guy that played Deathstroke was dope. And he was.
Oh,
he
yeah.
good,
that was a good one.
casting.
See, it was some good casting, and they could have came and they came back and killed them all.
Yeah, it had
Who
so
does
much
that?
potential and they ruined it.
It just
Yeah.
ruined it.
Yeah.
All right, that's the show for the week. Saying, go into the comments and tell us what you think. So, what you gonna do for your birthday?
Hang out with you guys and go eat dinner later.
Hey, I'm all for it. For my man on his 125th birthday, it's your boy Kool-Aid. This is the homie Rich, and this is the Week in Geek. Peace.
Be good, everyone.
on the beats.